Good morning all, greetings from the allotment. I've been up here just gone 7 I think this morning, just squeeze a couple of hours in before I get back home. And I've just gone through, just done all the watering. I've cut the grass path all the way up here, 200 feet, and the lawn. It looks so much better when it's been cut. And yeah, 18 equivalent to 18 watering cans of water. Anyway, I thought we'd just show you how the strawberries are going at the allotment. Some of you have seen my videos from home and commented how good they are. Well, one of the main reasons for that is watering. At home they get the hose pipe on every night, so they have a good soaking. These have been neglected, but as you can see, the plants have moved on quite a bit. Hang on, we've just got some weeds. Let's get them out before I... Sometimes it's a bit hard to... You have to be very careful weeding when you've got strawberries on the plants. I'll come back to that when I'm not filming. But yeah, the thing is, we have got lots of flowers, and on some of the plants we've got strawberries forming. I think these are probably a later variety what I've got in here. In fact, we have got labels on these. These are Cupid. Yeah, they're all Cupids in there. So, and everything's, the strawberries are all late this year. Sorry, not got around to reading. I did it a couple of days ago, but they grow so quickly. Yeah, so my strawberries could be, they're all running late, and I've got later varieties, so mine could go right up to September. We'll just have to see how things progress. But as you can see, the plants are growing well now, and also this is a sheltered spot down here. It gets the sun in the morning, but then it's shaded in the afternoon. So we're going to see how that plays out, whether that affects the strawberries or not. Okay. Right, if we move on round to the other strawberry bed round here, on here we've got some quite well developed strawberries, and there's a lot coming on. There's plenty in here, and if we move across, so we are going to get strawberries, but they might not be as good as the ones at home, purely down to watering. I have watered these all this morning, but it's only about the second watering I've given them. So it's really a lot down to me why these plants aren't bigger. When I kept them in the tunnel, I would water them, and I would also feed them from just after the leaves were starting to form. Right, in this last raised bed, the strawberries were the ones which were left in the tunnel. They were dry all winter, and to be honest with you, I gave them a chance, but they were no good, so I've taken them out. We've left this one in here and that one, and we've got a few carrots in here, but to be honest with you, I'm thinking I might just take the whole lot out. It's a bit of a waste just having these few carrots like this. I'm thinking I'm going to use it for I've got one courgette plant left. I'm thinking maybe I'll put that in here. I'll top the soil up with some manure and some multi-compost, and we'll have it growing in here. So that's that. I suppose I might as well just have a chat. The flower beds here seem to be growing every day. I'm sure they're just coming on, and I'm quite really excited to see what flowers we're going to get here. The dahlias, can you see this one's starting to shoot now, just here. Compare that to this one. Look at that one there. That one's way ahead. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's a different plant. Well, yeah, that's probably what it is. And we have got some more dotted in here. This one is one. I've generally put them in the corners. And we've got one there. I believe that's one. Yes, it is. We can see down here, down in that corner, it's coming through. And under all this growth, I'm not sure whether there's one in there somewhere, but it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. We had a lot of wind and the strawberries held up well. They are not at the moment held up by the canes. The canes are just there, and then I will clip them on at some point when they get a bit bigger. Looks as though the cucumbers are alright. I'm sure they've probably grown a little, and the French beans are not looking too bad. A couple there with a bit yellowish leaves. I'm thinking maybe it's the watering. The water will drain down because there's a slight slope, and that's probably why. And then on these beds the flowers look to be all okay. They look to be flourishing, so that's going to be really interesting. Okay, oh, I know we rarely ever mention this, but these are the strawberries. When I tried it, the vertical strawberry bed using a pallet, it gets no watering. I don't do anything with it. Last year, whole year, never got watered, and you can see we've still got plants surviving in there. So that is pretty amazing, really. Right, in the cold frame, I've got all my polyanthas. Let's get down. Now, these down here, these were set earlier. These were set on the 11th of April. But these over here, these smaller plants, you can see them all coming through now. These were set on the 4th of May. And that's the same with that one and that one. So, there's quite a few. I mean, if we look at these earlier ones, I've got I've got a lot more coming through by the looks of it. Pretty sure that they are as well. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's about 30 in that one there, and in this one we've got, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 26, 27, 28. There's about 40 in there, plus all those little ones, if they are polyanthas. And comparing them to the later ones set, they look very much like it. The reason why they are coming through now rather than before is a lot down to temperature. Polyanthas do not like the warmth. They need to be outside. They will, in fact, you won't get such good germination if you leave it into the tunnel. And I think this is proving the point, because they're all coming through now. And I've left, what's happened, I've left this frame open for the last 2 days, and I think that's making all the difference. So that's going to be interesting. Going to have a lot of plants, aren't I? Oh dear, never mind. Right, okay, loganberries. Oh my god, just look at it. Just look at these. Let's get up close. Just look at that. We've got bees, and can you see that? Yeah, look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Just look at that. Oh, they're all on it, and we have got so many. There's absolutely, oh god, it's going to be a bumper year for those. Oh, right. And down here, we often forget about these. These are some strawberries. When I had my strawberry beds, I didn't have enough room, so I put some plants down here. And these, usually we get the largest strawberries off any plant. They're always down here. And then we've got the gooseberries, or goosgogs as we like to call them. I'm not sure whether that is a one of my dad's terms, or whether it is an actual proper term. Maybe you can tell me about that. We've got a pear tree in here. You know, looking at it, it's a sorry little thing. I transplanted it one year from another plot, and to be honest with you, it's got no pears again, has it? I'm going to take it up. I've had it now for about 3 years. Nothing's happened. Oh, hang on. We have got a pear on it. Oh, and there's another couple there. Oh, there is a few pears on it. But it's not looking great. I don't think it's worth... no, I think that's gonna go up. Okay, what we got here? Another loganberry bush. Just look at it. Just look at that. Just look at that, eh? What do you think, folks? Am I going to have enough loganberries this year? I'm going to be making wine with it. I think we're going to have enough, don't you? Right, let's take you in here. Okay, broad beans. They're not looking too bad, are they? And these are the main crop of potatoes in these 4 beds here. They're looking good. Just look at that's still the loganberry. Right, and down here another gooseberry, and these are enormous. Can you see? So they're the size of my finger. And then over here, now I'm not sure which, I'm just trying to think which way round it goes. We've got black currants and we've got red currants, and that's the 1 bush, 2 bush, 3 bush. Wow. Right, now, you know what? I'm not quite sure what this is. I'm a little confused. This is kind of a little wild area. Let's see, have I got that? No. Can you see that? Now it's obvious. I'm wondering whether well, you know, I don't know. I don't remember planting it down here, so whether it's a self-setter or whether I did and I've just forgotten. But it's certainly different to what these are all golden raspberries up there. I don't know. I really don't know. Whatever it is, it's loaded. We'll leave it and see what happens. I'm just seeing if we can. You can't. It's a bit of a jungle, and I can't see. I just don't know. Oh well. We'll leave it. Right. So these are all the golden raspberries, and this year I've got loads. It is full. Lots of new growth, and these are rampant. These will send out new suckers and that. Oh, you just have trouble keeping on top of them, so you've got to make sure they're away from everything, because these are sending them out into my potatoes. You can see we've got them here. Just look. And I've took these out no end of times. So that's that. Let's have a peep in the bottom tunnel. Did I take you in the top tunnel? No, I don't think I have I? Let's go in the top tunnel first. Oh, you can see the little flower troughs. And that just reminds me, I forgot to water those, so I must do that before I go. Right. Everything's flourishing, you can see it's lovely. But what we're going to show you is, these are the oriental poppies. And up there, 5 trays of them. They're all dahlias. These are all foxgloves. Some more down here. We've got some beetroot what's really grown well in here, and then we've got some which got stunted because of it was in between the lettuce, which I've taken out, so hopefully they'll come on. In fact, I think they are, because those end ones look better. Carrots have been a disaster, to be honest. The best ones are the ones that are growing in buckets and in the big pipe there, what I'm trying. And also the ones what got transplanted. They've produced far better plants than the ones what were grown from seed. I'm not sure why. If you can tell me, then that would be great. But you can see the 4 rows, and they're just not. There's nothing. There's just the odd one which has gone great. The rest, nothing. I don't know whether I'm overwatering, underwatering, or whether it's something else. I just don't know. But the ones what I've set in between look as though they're growing alright. So we'll leave it, see how things progress. The onions, they look good, don't they? I'm not sure. I assume at some point they'll push through, and you'll see the actual onion. I don't know whether you're meant to scrape the soil off, are you? I don't know. Oh, you can see it forming. I'll leave it. We'll leave it. But it looks as though they're going to produce big onions by the looks of it. It did have giant in the name, so I don't know what that means. We've put tomato plants in here. They're marigolds at the back, just to add a bit of colour and to keep the insects at bay. But these 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got 7 tomato plants in there, so they're looking great. I'll just take you down to the bottom tunnel. I've got some foxgloves here and some tomato plants. I'm going to take those at home, and they're going to go into, well, the tomatoes will go into buckets. Some of you might say, well, they're small for this time of year, but you know, it's pretty normal for us. And what we'll do is we'll pick the tomatoes, if they don't ripen, we'll pick them when they're green, put them in the conservatory on the windowsill, and usually end up with having ripe tomatoes, because they'll ripen, you see. You can pick the green ones, put them on the windowsill, as long as you've got the sunshine and that, and they'll ripen. And we tend to have tomatoes that way right into November, so it suits us fine. Okay, there isn't a lot happening in this tunnel. I've moved a lot of my new sown seeds into here. I can tell you that from the lupins, I've just noticed we've got the first one coming through just there. I don't know whether just there. Nothing else what I can see at the minute. And then here, oh, a minute, what? Oh, lupins, right. We've got some more lupins here, and we've got 3 in this one. And then over here, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can see 10 coming through in there, so that's great. Oh, and what we got up here? Sweet rocket. And I can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got quite a few coming through in there, and the same in this one. And let's just have a look. When were they sown? They were on the 30th of May. And just in case you're wondering where the lupins, 29th of May they were sown. And what are we? What are we today? I'm just having a look. Sorry, just trying to. We're on the 6th of June, so about a week. Yeah, a week to get the. The lupins were actually shown for a couple of days ago. So, in fact, no, it was a few days ago I actually saw the first one. I think it actually 2 days it took for the sign of a first lupin. Okay, we've got the sit-down area down here. I have planted various plants in here, mixture of dahlias and sunflowers. I lost the marigolds, the slugs ate those. I assume it was the slugs, could have been pigeons. Cosmos coming on, you can see flower heads forming on that, so that'll be nice. I love my cosmos. And we've got the wild poppies. I've got some more down here. I'll probably take some of those out because I don't want so many of them. Because if you look here and then look over there, we've got quite a few, haven't we? And these have all got the flower heads coming. I mean, look at that. It's going to be lovely, aren't they? I've got 2. Sorry, I'm hoping you can see. I'll get a bit carried away. Yeah, there's 5 there, but look at all these. It's going to look really lovely. I'm going to get some great photos from those for my paintings. It's going to be brilliant. Yeah. I've got some dahlias, a dahlia what I've planted down here. We've got, that looks like an aster to me, but I could be wrong. You know, I lost on that sunflower. There is a showpiece dahlia down there. Don't think we're going to do so well on the dahlias here, but that's the thing is we're trying, and we'll know for another year. Could possibly, well, most certainly needs fresh soil really in these, but it was spent soil what was used. Over here, we've got some poppies. I forgot to mention about the. I'm just wondering. Hang on a minute. Let's go back. Just wondering where all the sweet peas are gone. And there's your answer. We need to give that. Sorry, we need to give that a little bit of a helping hand, don't we? There we are. Oh, that one. We have got one there, so that's alright. We've lost a few. Never mind. That's the thing about gardening. You win some, you lose some. The sweet peas on this side, however, are all growing nicely up here. Some of these are getting quite high. Excuse the nettles, we're going to have to come and do that another time. Just look at the poppy there, isn't that beautiful? Ah, and yeah, this is where I sit down. Got a barbecue there. I haven't used it up here yet, but hopefully if I can find somebody who'll come have a barbecue with me, It's not great when you haven't really got any friends who are, you know, close friends. Never mind. Oh, and Graham on his plot, he's got one of those wild puppies out. They are. This is what you can expect in my area. Just look at that. Wow, beautiful, aren't they? Okay, you can see he's got quite a few down here. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching.